between the Blaine Bengals and the Coon Rapids Cardinals. Joe Young and Howie Shapiro sidelined for the action tonight. And Howie, the Cardinals coming in off of a match against a very good Foley team that they got handled pretty hard last night.
Yeah, we saw them against Anoka. They got handled against versus the Tornadoes as well. And they knew going into that Foley match it was going to be tough for them. This is a Cardinal squad that's been down over the success they've had in the past number of years. But as Coach Johnson said when we spoke with him earlier, they're starting to get a little bit better as the season continues on.
Well, and he was also talking about the team showing a little more spunk in last night's loss to Foley. A great toss right there off the hip by Logan Rotzine to get the 2-point takedown for the Cardinals. 106-pound match, Logan Rotzine and Christian Grieseth on the mat.
You know, I think in years past, this has been a match for Coon Rapids that they probably would have won handily. And, I think this is an opportunity for Coon Rapids to get a win here tonight. It may be a little closer in terms of score than in years past.
Well, the Cardinal lineup still bumped and bruised a little bit. And coming off of a match last night, maybe some other guys getting a chance to get in to the lineup. Grieseth with the escape back to his feet and back near the center of the mat.
I think the Cardinals want to get off to a good start, quick start here tonight against Blaine, and being the visitor and getting an opportunity here at senior night for the Bengals, get an opportunity to get on the lead first and quick, and build that lead up as we go.
Good deep shot by Grieseth, but unable to finish it off. Rotzine trying to get around behind him and break the grasp. Stalemate called. They'll return to center.
Yeah, we still have that 2-1 score here early on, and there's about 20 seconds left in this opening period. Coach is letting him know how much time he has left in this first period. See if he can score some points before the buzzer. There you see the action here is, Rotzine gets the nice throw, gets the 2 points to get to that 2-1 lead as we move to the second period.
Grieseth starting out on the bottom. Rotzine able to break him down quickly after the whistle. Trying to control that left arm of Grieseth underneath. Working underneath the left leg as well.
Now Grieseth's trying to get him to the mat. Trying to break him down.
Grieseth back to his feet. Tried to roll, and he's caught by Rotzine. Came back up, looked for a half Nelson there for a second, and then changed strategy. Grieseth to his feet, and now Rotzine just lets him go.
Yeah, good job getting back to his feet and getting that point with the escape.
Rotzine went for the fireman's carry, and Grieseth able to catch him, counter, and end up in control. And now Rotzine back to his feet, trying to break the hands and get the escape, broken back down to the mat. Near that back edge. .44 seconds remaining now, and a 4-2 lead for Christian Grieseth, rather.
Grieseth's doing a nice job of just keeping pressure on as he's able to pick up those additional points to make it a 4-2 contest with about 30 seconds remaining in period number 2.
There's an escape for Rotzine. Grieseth doing a nice job of keeping him at bay after the toss in that first period. Knows that Rotzine likes to wrestle up top. Rotzine goes deep for a double. Able to get Grieseth off of his feet. Grieseth able to back away. And both to their feet as time expires, and Grieseth will have a 4-3 lead.
A good first period for Coon Rapids and a nice second period for the Bengals. There's Josh Prokosh, the head coach for the Bengals.
Grieseth doing a nice job of getting the head in on the arm on Ratzin, but Ratzin able to fight it off, get back to his feet, broken back down to the mat here in the third period. Back to his feet again. Grieseth able to break him back down.
Ratzin just trying to get away, but Grieseth doing a nice job of just applying the pressure and bringing him back down to the mat, not letting him do much from that position.
Well, it's a lot of time to keep control, though, if you're Grieseth. When an escape will tie this match, Grieseth will continue to break him back down. Back to the center with 1:05 left here in the third. Grieseth trying to crawl. Again, we see Grieseth going after the right arm as Ratzin tried to crawl away. Ratzin back to his feet, broken back down by Grieseth again.
Grieseth just using his quickness to make sure that Ratzin does not get to his feet. Still plenty of time left in this.
.45 seconds remaining. Grieseth able to get him back to the mat again. Ratzin up, and they're back off with 34 left.
Ratzin getting some instruction from Coach Adams here in this last 34 seconds, trailing by a point. Just needs that escape point to at least tie it up.
Whoa. Nearly had the headlock as Grieseth got his head around a little too far. Back down to the mat, down to 20 seconds remaining.
And if Grieseth can just get control from this position, he's got time. He take a glance at the clock, see where his time was remaining.
10 seconds. A good job controlling the feet, keeping pressure on. And Grieseth is going to hold on for a win here.
That's a big win. Nice way for the Bengals to start this match here with a 4-3 decision to take the 3-0 lead.
Grieseth giving the Bengals a lead after the first. And we will move ahead to 1:13.
There's head coach Bob Adams. Always a great program that this staff puts together. Great history, great tradition here at Coon Rapids Wrestling. And we're fortunate to be a part of it.
Move to 113, Cody Neft representing for the home team against Gabe DeGris for Coon Rapids. DeGris is going to get the takedown on the far side. Neft back to his feet. DeGris riding him along, and now there's the escape.
Oh, DeGris is a very aggressive wrestler. You saw it right from the start going after Neft.
Neft just tackles DeGris, but DeGris not giving up the takedown quite yet. Keeping his arm in between the legs, trying to keep DeGris out from behind and maybe get around behind himself.
Off the mat.
Neither able to gain control, so back to the neutral position. Locking up top, a little more than midway through this first period. Shot by Neft, caught by DeGris, trying to get around behind. Neft really holding on to that left leg, won't allow him to get it around behind.
Oh, he's got his hands clasped there, but
there's the takedown.
Able to get out of it. Gives him the 4-1 lead.
Headlock and not quite able to get his shoulders turned, and then Neft able to turn through it, got back on top, and time's going to expire.
Yeah, I was working him to turn him back over before the buzzer went.
So a 4-1 lead.
There's the takedown there. Trying to get the headlock.
Quick switch by Neft to start the second period, but DeGris stays with him.
Yeah, just trying to get that head and pull him over.
Looking to cradle him up. Getting that knee and elbow so close together. And trying to get him turned. Neft doing all he can just to maintain his base here.
Well, and that takes so much energy out of you, too, as well. And DeGris trying to get that ankle and then get that leverage to turn him over.
And there's the cradle, and he's got him turned over, and Neft in some trouble just trying to stay off his back. A lot of time, and there it is. Midway through the second period for Gabe DeGris.
Nice job by Gabe to get the cradle, turn him over, get the cradle, and keep that shoulder on the mat. That'll give Coon Rapids the 6-3 lead. You'll see it again. It's just nice wrestling. Gets him turned, gets the cradle, puts him on the mat, and you can see the slap coming up. And there it is.
So we'll move to 120. Joe Robin for Coon Rapids will face Carter Peterson for the Bengals.
Well, both Peterson and Neft changed weight classes. They had it was reversed originally.
Well, one of the two coaches liked this matchup better.
Yep.
I'm assuming the Blaine coaching staff looked at it and said, we have a better chance to get points.
Let's switch those around.
Robin, a good, strong shot, got the leg, and Peterson just dives to get out. Robin did what he did, try to keep the toes in the circle, but unfortunately out of bounds. Again, another good deep shot, got the leg. Good clean takedown for Robin.
And Robin getting this early advantage here.
And he'll just let Peterson go. Peterson went for the fireman's carry, got caught. Robin has another takedown, and again, it looks like he's going to let him go. Trading some 2-for-1s here early in the first period. And again, getting to that leg and another takedown. Robin is putting on a clinic in this first.
He really is, and he lets him go again. 6-3. Favor of Robin.
Looking for the double. Then switches to a single. And gets another takedown, his fourth here in the first period. And down to 20 seconds remaining. He's not going to let him up this time. Try and cradle him. See if he can end this before the buzzer. Peterson in trouble. Good knee to the back. And there it is. Yep. In 155. Great showing for Joe Robin.
Yeah, he controlled that match from the get-go, and again, just using his leverage, doing a nice job of getting him turned, getting the pin, and pushes Coon Rapids to the 12-3 lead. 2 back-to-back pins for the Cardinals. So you see it again, just nice job using the leverage, and then the turn. Not much Pearson could do. There's the slap.
Pretty impressive showing from the freshman. And as we move to 126 pounds, Moses Madimba, the 4th straight freshman on the mat for the Cardinals in the lower weights. And he will face Trey Yanish, also a freshman.
You talk about, we were talking with Coach Johnson earlier about the youth in this program as well, and they'll have a lot back for next season. And these freshmen getting an opportunity to wrestle at the varsity level, just such great experience for them.
Good deep shot for the double leg. Madimba holding on to that foot and trying to avoid the takedown. But it's all in vain. Yanish will get the takedown right at the edge of the mat.
Get those first 2 points.
Good job putting the shoulder right into the small of the back of Madimba. Keep him from being able to get up. Now working on that left arm. Controlling the head as he tries to walk him over.
Just trying to pull Madimba over. And
Madimba able to get the arm back, get back to his base.
Yeah, Moses doing a good job of not letting him turn him. .25 seconds remaining in the opening period.
Good first period for Trey Yanish. And he'll have a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, a good opportunity for him to get that early lead, and we'll see what Cardinals do here in period number 2. Yanish will stay at the bottom.
Well, Madimba deferred, so Yanish will take the down position, and Madimba's going to let him go. Quick double leg, picks him up and takes him down hard right in the middle of the mat. And he lets him go.
Be a 4-2 lead.
I don't think Madimba was liking being on the bottom for most of that first period. Ooh, good single leg. Caught Madimba off balance. Madimba's able to scramble out of bounds, avoid the takedown. And he may have caught a heel. And may have our first injury timeout.
Yeah, we're close to the blood zone.
We're
like right in it.
In the drip zone.
Yeah, we are definitely.
Freddie Madimba over to talk to coaches Bob Adams and Adam Tronson.
Well, if you have an opportunity, you can't make to a live event during the regular season, make sure you catch us on YouTube. CTN Studios, also actually CTN Coon Rapids. I better get used to saying that. You can watch replays of other games there as well on our YouTube site, so make sure you check it out.
It's on my favorites list.
On my favorites as well.
It's actually the only thing on my favorites list.
Well, how could it not be? I have that, and then I have Joe Young's high school hockey favorites on mine as well. All the YouTube videos from your illustrious high school career. It's a nice watch.
Would be interesting if those actually existed, but they don't. Somewhere they do.
Somewhere they do. I'm sure of it. I'm
they
sure somebody has some
did at one
Super 8 movies of Joe Young on the rink.
You still have to manually turn the crank
Exactly.
to make it project on the wall. So we will restart this with minute 38 remaining, so very early in the second period. And Janisch holding a 4-2 lead. And he's going to have to go out there with, it looks like, gauze and or cotton in both both nostrils.
It's hard to breathe that way.
Difficult to breathe.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, if you haven't checked out our Twitter site, please do so. We're on Twitter. We get all the information that you want, what we're doing, where we're going to be, and news stories as well. CTN Coon Rapids on Twitter. Did you get that memo? We changed our name. I did not.
Maybe. Not going to deny that I did. Medimba unable to get around behind Janisch. Janisch tried to trip. Then went for the headlock and then backed off. A double leg shot by Medimba. And a great counter by Janisch. Medimba to his back momentarily. And again, we've got
more blood.
More blood, and the plugs came loose. Now it's time to stick some Vaseline in there.
Both wrestlers too. I'll get Medimba has a little bit of blood on him.
Hey, we get a visit from the coach.
We do. It's always a good thing to see the coach.
Come out for Matt Bandits. That's the word we get from head coach Bob Adams.
And Coach Tronson has said to keep watching CTN. We appreciate that.
Coach Tronson gives us a shout out. But you know that's true, and gives us time to what a perfect lead in to Matt Bandits.
Yes, absolutely.
But you know, the health of the wrestling program for Coon Rapids, they're having a little bit of a down year, but for a lot of programs, what they have for a down year is a really good year. But this is a program that is phenomenal based on its youth movement. There's what we have in movement, Shapiro.
Exciting
boys
stuff.
Basketball against Andover on Monday. Then on Friday, wrestling at Andover. 3 Friday nights in a row.
Wow.
Friday night has become wrestling night.
We like it.
On CTN Coon Rapids.
We have
girls basketball.
That would be Tuesday, the 16th.
Hey, look at that. The website right up top. CTN
nice.
Coon Rapids.
We haven't heard from Coach DeJoy. I'm not sure if he's watching the broadcast tonight.
Here come the texts.
It's kind of the highlight, one of the highlights of our broadcast nights when we get texts from Coach DeJoy. Always great insight. See, I'm shilling, and he's probably not watching. So, but we'll find out soon enough.
Well, I was trying to promote the youth athletics throughout Coon Rapids in all sports, but by talking about Matt Bandits,
yep.
You know, it's amazing. Any time you are up at the field house when Matt Bandits is going on, to see how many kids are in that room and how small they are.
Yep.
And Coach Adams makes his presence known and gets to know a lot of those kids from a very early age, and that makes a huge difference when they get up to the high school level.
Well, that's one of the reasons this program has been so successful over the years, is that the head coach involved and all the coaching staff involved at all levels of this wrestling program, and that's what makes it special.
Quick stand-up off the whistle by Medimba, trying to reach over the top, then goes cross-face, lost control of a leg, but then gets the escape. Midway through the second period, has been delayed because of a couple of injury timeouts. Medimba able to throw it off. They had just given the takedown to Janisch, but then Medimba threw him off and they waved off that 2 points. So still a 6-3 lead. Medimba trying to figure out how to get himself turned around. He's in kind of weird position, but at the same time, getting Yanish rolled over. Headgear in his face. There's the takedown. It will cut it to a 1-point deficit as we enter the final 10 seconds of the second period.
Nice sequence for Madumba as he's able to get those points.
Well, and even more impressive that he stole them right out of the pocket of Trey Yanish. The referee put that 2 up, and as he was raising his arm, Madimba threw him off and then able to stay with it, even though he was in an awkward position with his headgear in his eyes.
An out opportunity for the escape to see if he can get that point back to tie it up.
Tried the Grandy roll, caught by Yanish. Yanish trying to get his shoulders turned toward the mat. Madimba able to get that left arm back and get back to his base. Yanish really high here. Up over the shoulders. And Madimba trying to slide his way further down. Yanish controlling that right arm of Madimba.
Yeah, right at the minute mark of period number 3, and this is a tight contest. You see the score 6-5 in favor of the Bengals.
Him on his back, but Dimmer right in the center of the mat in a lot of trouble.
Plenty of time.
And he has expended a lot of energy underneath trying to get out of the grasp of Yanish, and now able to turn, not able to get off his back, and there's the slap with 20 seconds left.
Both wrestlers exhausted, Joe, as slowly getting up off the mat, and I know Moses Madimba a little disappointed. He had an opportunity cutting that lead to 6-5, not able to get it. That gives the Cardinals just the now 12-9 advantage here as we move to 132. See it again. Janish doing a nice job. He's going to get him turned. Madumba trying to get out of that, but now he gets a headlock and able to put him in that position for the points and the win. With the pin.
And now Tim Yanish against the Cardinals' David Weiser. Yanish, the bear hug, the hip toss, and he's got Weiser in a whole lot of trouble very early on.
Yeah, extremely early on. And just aggressive move by Yanish.
He's going to get 3 near fall points, but Weiser able to spin back to his base.
Yeah, Weiser not able to do anything here. On the mat early on, Janish did a nice job of controlling that right from the start. Got a healthy 5-0 lead.
A lot of fireworks right at the start of this first period, but once Weiser got to his base, it's just been a matter of Yanish keeping pressure on him and keeping him from escaping.
10 seconds in the first period. Janis takes that 5-0 lead into the second period.
Weiser tried to get to his feet quick, but spun right back down.
Janis trying to turn him, but
Weiser able to get to his feet. Now the hand battle for the hands. Janis able to break him back down.
now Janis that time just using his strength to lift him to his feet and put him back to the mat.
Looking to set something up underneath. Warning goes against Janis actually for the stall, and now a caution for starting early by David Weiser.
Now Weiser trying to get that first quick move, but Janis doing a good job of keeping that pressure on and keeping him on the mat, not allowing him to get to his feet.
Corder Nelson trying to control the head. Switches it up underneath. Weiser spreading out to try and regain control of all of his limbs.
Under 10 seconds remaining in period number 2.
And it was a scoreless second period, and it's still a 5-0 lead for Tim Janis.
See the takedown here, get him to his feet, and use that strength to turn him and put him to the mat.
And again, that was 30 seconds into the match.
Yeah, exactly, quickly.
And no points since then as we start the third. Janis starts out on the bottom. First time Weiser's had a chance to control and look for pinning combinations from the top. Janis able to get up, but a good job by Weiser to control that left leg and break him back down.
There's still plenty of time for Weiser to put some points together if he can.
Quick switch and a reversal for Tim Janis.
Going to make it a little more difficult.
Well, first he needs to escape, and he's going to be let go here.
Yep.
But he needs a takedown that's going to put Janis to his back. And he needs it to happen quickly with under 1:15 remaining. Got in deep for a single. Janis trying to keep from giving up the leg.
We're under a minute.
Janis able to get back to his feet. Nearly had a head whip to turn it into a takedown for himself.
Yeah, we're approaching the 30-second mark, and Weiser's going to have to do something quickly if he's going to want to win this match.
Again, he gets in deep on that leg, but unable to finish it off. And just nice job of spreading his weight by Yanish. Headlock by Weiser nearly took Yanish to his back. Instead, Yanish rolled through, got himself another takedown.
That'll be it.
And that's going to be enough to make it a major decision. That last little move. And that'll give the Blaine Bengals a 13-12 lead.
Yeah, good match so far here to start this this contest off. The Bengals able to take that 1-point advantage. Carter Newman and Freddie Madimba here at 138.
Newman in quickly for a double leg, and he's got the early lead on Freddie Madimba. I may have called Moses Freddie a couple of times.
I'm sure it's happened before.
Once or twice. And I apologize for it more than anyone, because I was called by my older brother's name once or twice or forever.
Especially when you're the younger brother, you have a tendency to be called by the older brother's name.
Well, and again, we saw a very quick takedown from Newman, and not a lot of action since. And Madimba back to his feet, but almost able to roll through that.
Yeah, Newman almost got a little bit of trouble, but he quickly got out of it. Trying to get him to his back.
Trying to walk through, ended up walking over. Madimba able to turn it around. Can he get behind? Yes, he can. A reversal will even the match.
That was a nice move by Freddie Madimba. Looked like he was in a little bit of trouble.
An escape for Newman as we enter the last final 10 seconds of the first. The last final 10 seconds.
Yeah, of the first.
A very final. See, even when I make mistakes, I point out my own mistakes.
That's because you're a professional. There you see, look, the first takedown. But another good match here, 3-2 in favor of Newman.
Newman will add to the lead with a quick escape to start the second.
Off the mat, but 2 points. Yeah. Oh.
Blaine coaches immediately off. They did not like. They thought Madimba was off the mat by the time he gained control, and that's a tough one. He did have the toes in for a moment, but not for very long.
No.
And that was one where he was going for the single leg, and Newman just kind of got caught off balance. And now we're back to tied at 4-4, and Madimba looking for a cradle. Oh, and instead, a great counter by Newman. He's got Madimba in trouble. He's going to get back points for sure, and Madimba may be able to roll his hips back over. But 3 near fall points.
Newman having doing a nice job here of getting control of the match. Up 9-4 now.
A reversal and 3 big back points after the controversial takedown. Half Nelson applied by Newman.
Under 20 seconds. And Newman doing a good job of just staying in position, not letting Freddie up.
10 seconds, period 2, 10 seconds.
And a caution for stalling to Medimba underneath.
Now Medimba, as we go to the third period, down 9-4. Going to have to get aggressive here. The back points coming in for Newman. He's going to go low to start.
And he's going to get himself another takedown, and Medimba struggles to get back to his chest.
Yeah, just trying to use his leverage as Newman to get Medimba turned over. Just not able to get that position to turn him.
He's working on that left arm, trying the arm bar, and Medimba, they remember earlier got the reversal, got the reversal back in the first period on that same maneuver, just out muscling Newman. And now Medimba just bridging to try and stay alive with less than a minute to go here in the third.
He's able to do that again.
3 more near fall points, and
14-4.
we're into major decision score now.
Approaching the 30-second mark here in period number 3, and Newman doing a nice job of controlling this match. Unless something major happens, Bengals will do a nice job of increasing their lead here at 138. Freddie just can't get out from under him.
Stalemate called. They'll reset with 20 seconds left. Caution for Medimba for starting early, but quickly to his feet.
10 seconds left.
And it will be a 14-4 major decision for Carter Newman.
So Carter Newman will give his squad some additional points. Take a 17-12 lead as we move to 145.
Cardinals will send Dakota Holler out at 145. And he will face off against Milton Todemick. Holler definitely taller than Todemick. Longer arms, more reach.
Well, the Cardinals, after starting out pretty well, have lost the last 3 matches. Holler will get an opportunity to see if they can get a win here and try and cut into this lead.
And we're coming into the Cardinals' strengths,
Yep.
so these upper middle weights. Holler can't get in on this shot. Todemick catches him with the head, now trying to get his hips around.
Official.
Stops it for the potentially dangerous hold under the throat of Dakota Holler. Holler going for the single leg, gets caught. Toteme trying to get around.
And Holler keeps making sure he moves, not allow him to get behind him.
Stalemate will reset them with 30 seconds left. No one scored yet here in this 145-pound match. Blaine leading the meet 17-12.
117. That'd be a heck of a score.
That would be a big score. Fireman's carry for Holler, and that's going to be a takedown. First points of this 145-pound match.
Yeah, nice job by Dakota to get a little aggressive and able to get the turn and the takedown.
Right before the end of the first period, just 9.3 remaining. And Holler getting cautioned for starting quickly on top. Those Cardinals, they love to jump the gun or the whistle.
Yeah, Holler just doing a nice job of controlling it as the time runs out. He's going to take the 2-0 lead moving into period number 2. Here's the takedown by Holler to get his 2 points.
Fireman's carry, my favorite.
I thought the 50 free was your favorite.
Different sport.
I know. Low-scoring match so far here. Just the 2 points by Holler in the first.
Well, and we didn't see those points until the final 10 seconds.
Holler was reaching for his legs, but quick takedown to the mat. Under a minute in the second period.
Well, and Holler's got Toteme in some trouble. He is going to get the escape out of it and nothing else. But Toteme went to get around behind and nearly got caught on his back. It's got to be a terrible feeling when you get midway through a move and realize you got caught.
Yeah.
But Toteme able to kick back out of it, only give up the 1 point. Down to 20 seconds remaining in the second period.
The only thing worse is realizing you could have had a V8.
Product placement, that's what it's all about. Toteme trying to get around behind in the final seconds here. Good job by Holler to just rotate with him, but he's going to finish it off with 2 seconds left. And cut the lead back to 1 going to the third period.
Yeah, we're going to have a close match going into period number 3. And Holler doing a nice job of just rotating around, but then eventually Toteme gets those 2 points.
Holler a duck under to start the second, but unable to finish it off. Toteme doing a nice job of keeping his legs away.
Again, trying to get behind him as well. Putting pressure on Holler's head, keeping it down to the mat.
Holler needs some attention over at the trainer's table.
Had a little work on the nose.
Get
Put
another
a plug
visit
in.
from Coach Tronson.
Yeah, it's always good to see Coach Tronson.
Of course, this time he has to attend to his wrestler.
Yeah, he can't talk to us. Do you know the only way to see, the best way to see what we do on CTN is the Blu-ray keepsake videos, HD quality.
That was precious. I'm over here. I'm watching Coach Tronson. He says, just twist it, put it in, and it plugs it.
There you go.
Wait, you did it the wrong way. This isn't your first bloody nose, is it? And Dakota just nodded his head, yeah. Coach's job is never
He's getting
done.
a workout. Got to clean up a little blood from the mat.
Found him earlier doing a little waste removal.
Yes, he does it all. There's no question. And he does it with style, and he does it with hustle.
So Holler with a 3-2 lead just about midway through the third period of this 145-pound match. Bengals with 3 straight wins to take a lead here, 17-12. And Holler is going to get a takedown as he caught Toteme.
That was a nice move.
That's a big 2 points on the counter.
It really is. 5-2 lead for Hollers. He plugs the nose back up. Cotton came out, puts it back in. Under a minute.
Toteme just standing up with Holler on his back, trying to keep pressure on the back of Toteme's head. And now he's able to escape. And it's a 5-3 lead. 23 seconds. Toteme in for a double. He gets the takedown.
That was a big
and
move.
Ties it up.
Just 15 seconds remaining. Toteme with a nice aggressive move.
Able to break Holler back down and trying to hold on for an extra period, and we will have it.
Yeah, Toteme, to his credit, it looked like Holler was, I think it was about 28 seconds left. He was going to control the match, but Toteme did a nice job of tying it up and pushing this into overtime.
Toteme with a head toss, not able to quite get around, and
there it
he
is.
does, and he gets the overtime win. And that's taking one away that Dakota Holler had a nice 5-3 lead in.
That pushes the Bengal lead up to 8, 2012 as we move to 152. Just an aggressive, quick move by Toteme. He's able to get around Holler to get that overtime win.
Josh Bryant bumping up to 152 here. Cardinals' only ranked wrestler.
Yep.
And I think Studer may be their ranked wrestler.
I don't think so.
One.
No.
You know, he's in one of these middle weights. Takedown for Bryant to start out with the lead. I figured it gave you an opportunity to reference your materials. You worked so hard. But it's dark over here. And I have old eyes.
Bryant is, is at 145 is number 9 rated wrestler. I don't think Blaine has a wrestler rated in the.
They do. At the 10th ranked wrestler at.
At 160.
At 160, I was right.
Yeah.
2 back points for Bryant, an early 4-2 lead. But that's not Studer.
Nope,
He did not drop down.
he did not.
Is that Michael Shack? Who we are scheduled to see at 160?
Yeah, he is the rated wrestler. Michael
Mitchell's-
Shack. Mitchell.
Mitchell Shack.
Yep.
Who's Shack?
Mitchell.
Mitchell Shack.
Oh, they love Shack here at Blaine.
Working right on the edge of the mat, Studer back to his base. Fighting a tough quarter, Nelson from Josh Bryant. And Bryant looking up at the clock, down under 5 seconds remaining. And we'll start the second period with Bryant leading 4-0.
And I think the Cardinals, certainly with Josh Bryant, looking for a pin in this situation if they can get it. Thought they had the best opportunity here.
Coach Tronson tell him to cut him. Bryant didn't listen. He goes to the
did not.
cradle instead. And able to turn him
Yep.
over, and Studer,
He's in trouble.
just a matter of time here before he's done.
Yeah,
Right in the middle of the mat, over a minute remaining here in the second period.
plenty of time.
And this is going to be a pin for Bryant. It's just a matter of how long will it take.
It is close. Like I said,
It's
still
a good bridge.
It is a good bridge.
Studer doing everything he can to stay out of it. But Bryant now trying to get control of that other leg. And, lost the handle.
Oh,
And he proved us wrong.
I was going to say,
Proved me wrong.
give him credit because now he's in trouble. Still plenty of time, 20 seconds remaining. Going to get out of that one as well.
Add another 3. And it's a 10-0 lead. 15 seconds remaining.
It looked like he had the opportunity twice to pin him.
Kudos to Charlie Studer.
Absolutely.
Because that first cradle was on tight, and he bridged out of it and held on for dear life and finally able to kick his way out. A pretty impressive effort
Yeah,
to get away.
Yeah, and it's got
And a
a
10-0 lead to start the third period for Josh Bryant.
And Studer, it's got to exhaust a lot of energy to do what he did, just to stay out of that pin.
Bryant starts from the feet. Studer tried to toss him, and that goes for a single leg and is caught. Bryant looking for the cradle again. Coach Adams saying it's your last chance because
Yep.
if he goes to his back, it's got to be a pin or it's going to end up a tech fall. Good switch and a reversal by Studer, and Bryant all of a sudden trying to keep himself off his back.
Gets the 2 points, Studer does. Makes it a 12-2 lead for Bryant.
Bryant to his feet. And broken back down, but able to get turned over at least.
And 30 seconds remaining. Suter, who looked like he had been was going to be pinned twice. Valiant effort fighting back into this match.
Quick look at the clock by Josh Bryant. And time will expire. He'll win this one with a major decision at 12-2. But that's a couple of team points that was saved by Charlie Studer in his perseverance through a somewhat impossible situation.
No doubt. That'll make the Bengal lead 20-16 now as we move to 160.
And this is where we will see Mitchell Shack.
Yep.
That was a little loud. Coon Rapids still hanging with the lean and mean in the state rankings, and just the one rated wrestler. But talking to Coach Tronson before the match, he said this is one of the guys that should definitely be getting consideration because Joey Bothwell having a great season.
Yes, he is, no doubt. And this should be a good match.
Bothwell being the aggressor against Shack. And now tosses him away, and they reset in the middle. Good double leg, and Shack shows his explosive speed for the takedown.
And he's definitely a quick wrestler, put together well.
Bothwell back to his feet. Good show of strength by Shack to take him back down. But right back up is Bothwell, just battling with the hands. And able to get the escape.
Good point for Bothwell. He's cut that lead to 2-1.
Again, gets in on the double leg, and Bothwell able to fight it off and tried to toss him.
Both wrestlers looking to test each other here a little bit. Trying to gain that edge to go low.
Buzzer will sound. Shack will have a 2-1 lead as we start the second. Bothwell defers. Shack will start on the mat. Quick roll, and Bothwell able to stay with him. Shack to his feet and quickly gets the escape.
Both wrestlers really trying not to make any mistake and wrestling a little conservatively at this point, but Shack will wrestle with that 3-1 lead. Oh, he looks like he's having some problems with his knee. Looks like he had some problems with his knee, and he's limping up.
With the knee wrapped, and he's going to take some time to sit and talk to the trainer.
Yeah.
He's definitely in pain.
No question about it. We'll see what happened here, and I don't know if his knee just bent a bit the wrong way there. You can see it right there as he's going to take some weight off of it.
$180 tonight, pushing the total raise to over $2,000 for takedown cancer.
So it's just working on that left knee, trying to work that that out.
Carter Newman and Cody Knapp. Thanks to everyone who participated tonight in the Takedown Cancer fundraiser.
See, and they're pointing at the side, the outside.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no idea what the nature of the original injury was, but he's definitely limping and getting back in there.
Well, we'll see how this affects him here.
Clock was running in injury time.
Yeah. Coach Prokash going over the scorer's table, trying to get some additional time put on. Coach Adams come over and get a little clarification as well.
Well, I think he wanted his time back on his injury clock because they've used quite a bit.
Well, and Shaq doesn't look like the same wrestler he did starting this. Looks a little tentative on that leg. Looks like he's not trying to put as much weight on it as he was earlier. And
well, he's definitely noticeably limping. Cardinal fans calling for some support from the official, and really since the injury, Medema hasn't done much but back up.
No, he has not.
And whether that's because, and there's a penalty point, whether that's because he's trying to stall or because he is legitimately doesn't have the strength in that
I don't
knee
think he does
to push back.
I don't think he does, Joe.
It is definitely clearly affecting the way he is wrestling. And I don't think this is one he just wants to stall and try and hold on for a 3-2 victory.
Well, no. Now, you know, if Bothwell can get up and get the escape.
To his feet.
He's got that. He's got
the escape. We're all tied up when we start anew with under 90 seconds
we
to go.
We saw Shaq earlier with that strength as he's able to pull him up earlier in this. He doesn't have that at this point. He's not able to use both knees, or both legs, I should say, for leverage.
Fireman's carry attempt by Bothwell, got caught by Shaq. Shaq going for the single leg, he's got it. Trying to drag Bothwell back out.
And again, I think that
and he's going to get
does.
the takedown late. Bothwell spins over. And it's going to get the reversal.
Wow.
Or there it is.
Yep, there it is.
And we're tied again, 20 seconds left.
Yeah, this has been a heck of a match.
Back to his feet is Shaq off the mat. 1.6 left. Are we going to see another overtime?
My guess is yes.
Can Shaq get up that quick? No, he cannot.
Nope.
They are going to give it to him at the buzzer.
Wow. Huh. Both coaches from
That's
Coon
as
Rapids.
quick.
I don't know.
That's as quick as you could possibly
What?
get up, but it's going to be a win for Shaq in the final second.
One of the Coon Rapids fans being asked to leave here. They see that that was awfully quick. Both Coach Johnson and Coach Adams over. Speak with our
Still
official.
arguing.
Yep. 23-16 is the score as we go to 170.
Well, and I think what he's arguing is that there was only one penalty point
Right.
for as long as Shaq was backing up. But I'm not certain. Or the argument was there's no way that he got finished that
time.
escape
Yep.
before the buzzer sounded.
Yeah.
Or both.
Oh, forfeit at 170.
At 182 for the visiting Coon Rapids Cardinals, Robert Warner. For your Blaine Bengals
Ibrahim Sabid
And Robert Warner for Coon
and
Rapids.
Robert Warner for the Cardinals. Forfeit makes it a 1-point match with 4 classes remaining. And this would be a big upset for the Blaine Bengals
Absolutely.
if they were able to come away with a victory out of these last 4 weight classes.
Without a doubt.
You would have to look deep into the archives to find the last time the Blaine Bengals beat Coon Rapids in wrestling.
I think it's been quite a while.
I would say it's longer
Don't we have
than
a
we've been doing this.
staff historian we can relate this to?
Yeah, but he's busy coaching the team.
Oh, that's right.
I'm sure Coach Adams would know that.
I guarantee you he knows that.
Warner can't get in on a double leg against Sabine.
A lot of time spent off the mat for these wrestlers.
Warner in for the double leg, and wow, and they said he was off before they even hit the mat. I was going to say it was potentially dangerous because of where Sabid's head was. because Sabid
was close to the
so
edge of the
close
mat.
to the edge of the
Yep.
actual mat.
Yep.
It didn't matter where Warner's toes were. Sabid has the single leg, and Warner trying to hop off. And then able to toss and get the takedown for his own. Great counter by Warner.
Yeah, Warner doing a nice job with that counter. He gives him the 3-0 lead here.
Cradle and Sabid in a world of trouble, able to kick out.
Yep.
2 near fall points.
10 seconds, 10 seconds.
Under 10 seconds in the first period left. Joe Warner's going to take a nice lead into period number 2, up 5-0. Sabine defers.
Quick escape, make it a reversal, and Sabid right to his
There it
back,
is.
and there's the pin.
That's a big pin. Big points for Coon Rapids.
Just 10 seconds into the second period.
Warner with a nice move here, and he's a quick one. Gets him to his back. There's a quick pin for Robert Warner. Pushes the Cardinal lead now to 28-23.
So we move to 195. Hank Lovick on the mat against Bengal captain Ben Keita. Keita in, looking for the single leg. Nice job by Lovick to defend by getting control of the head.
Oh. There's a penalty
Point
Yeah, he threw.
for striking his opponent.
Yep.
Lovick lets him go. Coach Johnson trying to get him to get around behind and get his 2. Gets nothing out of that. Good job keeping his pressure on the head of Keita,
Yeah,
taking him down to the mat.
Now he's in that same position, trying to get his body turned from behind, but Keita gets out of it.
Keita shoots. Good job keeping him away by Lovick. And again, trying to get around behind, and there he does. And now breaks him back down.
10 seconds, period 1, 10 seconds.
Oh, and Hank's going to take that 2-1 lead going into period number 2.
Lovick will defer, and Keita will start on the bottom. Getting that right arm of Kita back behind him. Kita grabbing for the leg. Trying to keep from getting turned over.
Yeah, Kita holding on. Hank's got a little bit of leverage up top, but Kita's trying to get to his feet.
Able to get that arm back. And now he's working on the left arm instead. Trying to walk him over. Kita just trying to stay on his chest. Then tried to switch out. He got caught in the headlock. And now a lot of trouble.
Yes, it's plenty of time.
Lovick squeezes it tight, trying to force those shoulders to the mat.
Well, he's got him close, but Kita just doing a nice job of staying out of that pin position.
Lovick getting a little high, almost lost the head out from underneath. And now we'll just go chest to chest on top of him.
There
and
it
there
is.
it is.
Big pin for Hank Lovick. Now push the Cardinal lead to 34-23, but once Hank got that chest-to-chest move, Kita was in a little bit of trouble.
We moved to 220. Prentice Sayway for the home Bengals against Nick Hulseth for the Cardinals. And at this point, with Coon Rapids up 11, Blaine would need 2 pins to win. Anything below a tech fall in this match for the in the Bengals' favor would mean Coon Rapids gains the victory. Sayway almost got around behind, but Hulseth able to get back to his feet. Looking for the fireman's carry.
Almost had him.
But he's going to get the takedown by staying with it.
Almost had him turned. Looking to turn him again.
And Sayway in a little bit of trouble over there. Just over midway through this first period. And
there it
there's
is.
the pin. 108. 3 straight pins for Coon Rapids.
So put the Cardinals, a win it for them. 40-23.
So with Tim Mandyke sidelined at heavyweight for Coon Rapids, it's Lucas Paltrow taking the mat to face Blaine's Christopher Lachinsky. Bear hug right in the center by Lachinsky, going for the hip toss. And there it is for the takedown.
Got a little bit of size on him. Looks a little bit of bulk on him.
Both are very large young men.
Absolutely.
Lachinsky getting that right arm of Paltrow back behind his back.
Trying to maneuver him around and see if he can turn him.
Paltrow rotating right with him. Now walking over the top, nearly got him turned. Paltrow tries to spin through. He's got a lot of time to try to survive with Lachinsky right on top at the edge of the mat. 30 seconds remaining first period.
Lachinsky looks back at the coaching staff for a little advice in this situation. Trying to pull that arm away.
Good job by Paltrow to keep off the mat here for as long as he did right on the edge and live to fight another round. A 5-0 lead for Lachinsky after the first. Lachinsky to his feet, broken back down by Paltrow. It's a big baby to try to put into the cradle.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Paltrow's looking for it. Tried to get away instead. Lachinsky has the reversal and increases his lead to 7.
Trying to work that arm to see if he can get him over. One minute left in period 2.
Lachinsky breaking that elbow back down and keeping Paltrow on the mat.
That's a lot of weight on top of you. Ten seconds left in the period 2.
Paltrow, if he could just get his head out, would be able to score a reversal there, but as you talked about, a drained being underneath for that long, and Lachinsky doing a nice job of, keeping him tied up and not giving him much to work with.
Well, yeah, and then he builds up this 7-0 lead, so it works out well in his favor. Is just to tie him up and keep that weight on top of him.
Paltrow gets in on the ankle, trying to roll over on Lachinsky. Lachinsky nearly had the great counter for the takedown, and now Paltrow will get his first points of the match.
Again, plenty of time remaining in period number 3 for Paltrow to make a move here, trailing by 5.
Going to go back for the cradle on Lachinsky and got him turned over. And Lachinsky able to kick his way out.
Yeah, just about had that leverage, able to work it, but Lachinsky, as you mentioned, did a nice job of kicking out of it.
Wants to try the quarter Nelson to get him turned over. Caution for Lachinsky for stalling. Back to the cradle, and Lachinsky able to just keep his weight on top and get the reversal, and now Paltrow struggling to get back to his chest. Under 15 seconds.
not able to get that pin.
Well, we saw Paltrow ride out the pressure of Lachinsky in that first period.
That's going to be it.
He's going to do the same here. Chinsky will get 3 near fall points at the end. And win with a major decision 12-2.
But that will give Coon Rapids the match, though. The score of 40-27 will be the final, Joe Yund.
It will, and it's closer than it has been in years past, but I think closer even than the Coon Rapids coaches would have liked to have seen.
Well, no, absolutely. There's no question about that. But the biggest thing is, and we were talking about the possibility of an upset at one point, but the biggest thing is they got the win, and they'll move forward with that.
Well, with only actually, I think this is the final match of the regular season. Now they head into the section tournament from here on out. Here's what we have coming up for you. Boys basketball on Monday. Cardinals taking on the Andover Huskies. Then wrestling again on Friday. No, I was wrong. See? Obviously I was wrong. They're going to be wrestling Andover on Friday, and we're going to be there.
Yeah, we will be.
So they're obviously not quite done the regular
season. I knew that as well. So
facts are subject to interpretation on CTN. And then on Tuesday the 16th, we'll see some girls basketball against the Maple Grove Crimson. But that's going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Again, the final score from Blaine High School, it's Coon Rapids 40, Blaine 27. I want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN for the entire crew, including the one and only Howie Shapiro. I'm Joe Young, saying goodnight.